Hi everyone, Heidi here. I'm going to be showing you how to double crochet today. So the double crochet in UK terms is also known as single crochet in the US. It's a really nice stitch. It basically gives a really nice flat and firm fabric. You'll find that it's used in a lot of kind of toys, crochet toys for kids and hats and things like that, because there aren't any gaps between the stitches, or well, it minimises gaps between the stitches. So we've got our chain of 10 here on the hook. I shall show you if you're not entirely sure how that's counted. So basically each V shape, the stitch there is a single stitch. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember with crochet, the loop on the hook is never counted as one of those stitches. Also, when we do start crocheting different stitches, you also need to add a certain amount of loops to give height for the next row. So because we will be doing double crochet, we are going to add just another loop onto the hook to help give it the height. Now, so you're looking at the crochet like this. The first stitch that we work into is basically the second chain, here, and we'll be working into the top loop only, which looks like that. So if you gather up your yarn and everything as you will hold it, you'll notice I've got tension there on my first finger there, and holding the base of it with my thumb there. So basically bring the hook up, loop the yarn through the first hook only, and then repeat the grabbing of the yarn with the crochet hook. So grab it there and then through the two, and then you will see that's the stitch that I've just worked into. So you're then after picking up the next stitch, top loop only. So crochet hook through, bring that up through the first loop and then through the next one. So I'm going to continue doing that along the chain. If we do it correctly, we will be doing it into each of the 10 loops. So through the first one and up and through the next 2, and do that again. Sometimes you may find it's hard to pick up the top loop. It's just because the yarn gathers up sometimes. Don't worry about that too much. Just try and make sure that you are just picking up the main one. I find the simplest thing to do is to go into the loop as close to the next loop along as you can, and then pick that up. So pull the yarn through the first one and then through the next 2. Again, when you get used to the stitch, you'll find that you pick up a really nice rhythm in doing this. Again, if this is just a practice one for you, I'd recommend kind of starting with 10 chains basically, and just getting used to the whole process before actually starting something big. Again, it's not a big deal then if you have to unravel it. And then always make sure you pick up the last loop. Sometimes it looks a bit confusing, but you really don't want to shortchange yourself. So make sure that 10th one is worked into. So slide it through and through again. There we go. And so basically we've just single crocheted there. So to start working into the next bit, or next line, you basically just flip it over. Now I'm going to show you another line purely because you will see how to work into the V of the crochet. So again, whenever you start with a double crochet, you chain 1 just to start yourself off, and again that gives you the height that you need for the rest of it. So what we're looking for this next one is to work into the V. So you want to pick those 2 up. You see that? And then that is what we will be working into. The other principles still stay the same. So basically grab the yarn with the hook through those, and then grab it again through the other 2. You'll notice I do keep on just changing the yarn, how I'm holding it slightly or replacing it. You'll find yourself doing things like this a bit, but that's fine, it's just getting used to it. So again, it's through the V, pick both of those up, grab the yarn under those, and then the next one. So when you crochet, it's important to know that it's generally only when you're crocheting into the first row above the chain that you work into the top loop only. The rest of your crocheting should actually be working into these 2, basically, into the V. And through again. Through and through those 2 again. Again. V there. When you come to the end, again, it can be hard to pick up that last stitch, so just be careful as you do it and you'll be fine. There we go. And that basically 2 rows of single, oh sorry, yeah, 2 rows of double crochet, which is called single crochet in the US. So thank you for watching that. I'll be showing you how to do a half double crochet in a second.